go and kick a dead horse. We're going to focus on what the next step is. So I want to engage with you. You understand? I want to see where your mind's at now. Have you got the mindset of repentance, or is there still more questions that you want to ask in order for there to be clarity? You understand? So sis, have you got any questions for us? Any questions? Don't be afraid, sis. Just let us know what's on your mind.
This one's getting that as well.
I see you guys all the time.
Yes.
I don't see the ladies, so I'm not sure.
Come a bit closer. Come a bit closer.
I said, I see you guys all the time.
Yeah.
I see you in America, I see you everywhere. But I'm not seeing the ladies. I'm not sure where you all have the ladies.
Okay, so you want to understand why the ladies are not out here?
They don't have to be out here.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they interact with you.
Okay, so you want to know about the ladies' role in terms of this organization?
Yes.
Alright, get me the book of Titus too. Because a lot of the time, sisters, they come up, they see men, and they think to themselves, well, where's the woman at? How comes I don't see women?
I don't expect them to be here.
Yeah.
But we're gonna how they part of.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you what the women do, because the women they play an important role. You understand? And as you being an elderly woman, you understand, you repenting is now you setting the example for the younger women. You understand? Well, I'm gonna read the scripture, and I want you to take heed to it. Yeah.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
So the scripture is saying that the aged woman should have a holy way of the way she moves in terms of what? Keeping the commandments. You understand? Read that again, read that again. I want you to listen up, sis. Pay attention.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
You see that, sis? So you have to have a holy state of mind. Meaning, everything that's been brought out to you so far, you have to take heed to it and apply it. That's what Titus 2 is going into.
Not false accusers.
So now, the Most High, through the Spirit of Paul, is saying that, listen, this is not the mind state that you should have, sis. In order for you to be holy, you should not be a false accuser. Sis, you listening? Yeah, so you being an aged woman, you should have the mind state of being a false accuser. Falsely accusing people, lying. You understand? That's not the type of mind state that you should have as a holy woman.
Not given to much wine.
Meaning what? Don't be a drunkard all over the place. Control your drink. It's not a sin to drink, but don't be getting drunk. You understand? That's not the way a holy woman is supposed to move.
Teachers of good things.
You have to be a teacher of good things, because guess what? You see the sisters, I want to ask you a question, sis. You see our young sisters today. Just look at the way they move today. What do you see in our young sisters? What do you see? Based on what you see today.
I think they're really lost.
Really? Exactly. You know why? You know why they're lost? Because there's no elderly sisters that are teaching the young sisters how to apply good things, meaning the laws of God. Our young sisters need saving. You understand? Because they're all over the place, giving their with JJ up to any man that walks by. Now you got a young sister. She's got bastard children by one man or more. You understand? They're lost. They don't have no direction. Why? Because their elderly woman is missing. That's the reason why you now need to come in and repent and show these young sisters the way. You understand that?
That's right.
Teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober.
You see that? Because what did you say? You said that the young sisters today are lost. You know why? Because they're not sober. They're not clear-minded. They're doing things without having any guide in their life to show them the way that they're supposed to move. You understand? No young sister should be at the age of 12, 13, 14, just like a slut.
That's right. That's right.
We shouldn't be seeing our young sisters do that. But unfortunately, because of the role models that they look up to, like your Cardi B's, your Nicki Minaj's, all these different superstars and pop stars, those are the only people that they can look up to for guidance. So they follow suit. But now we need that new generation of elderly women to show these young women the way. Are you understanding? And it starts with you, sis. You have to make a decision, because our young sisters need saving.
That's right.
They need to know how to love themselves. They need to know how to dress. They need to know how to submit to the men. You understand? Righteous men that are going to deal with them in a righteous way. That's the order, that's the structure that the Most High wants. You understand? But we need mothers. You understand? It's going to take more than just fathers. We need the mothers so they can follow suit. You understand?
That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands.
To love their husbands. Because guess what, sis? One thing, marriage is not even taught or pushed in our community. That's the reason why a lot of our babies are being born out of wedlock. You understand? There's too many bastard children out running these streets. And when they grow up, the boys are either becoming gangbangers, knifing each other down, shooting each other down, and the young sisters are becoming hoes. You know why? Because they didn't come from a strong family structure. You understand that? Teach! So now we need to change that. We need to teach the young women to get married, first of all, to righteous men, and then to love their husbands. Not running their mouth to the man. You understand? They need to follow after the man, but the righteous man. You understand?
To love their husbands. To love their children.
To love their children.
That's right.
You understand? Because I'm telling you, a lot of our sisters today, they don't love their children. You know what a lot of our young sisters be doing today? They be going out to the club, raving it up, and they be leaving the children with their own mother. You understand? That's not how the grandmother shouldn't be looking after the children. That's the mother's job. How the hell are you a mother having children and you're going to the club, whining and dining on the next man that can be potential baby father number 2? That's what our young women are doing. See, you understand? That's the reason why we're out here to teach our people. Because in the Christian church, they're not teaching this type of thing. Teach. You understand? This is a new thing that we're doing. We're coming out on the street and teaching our people how to keep God's commandments in the right way. You understand?
To love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home.
Keepers at home. Not going all over the place, going to this friend's house, going to that friend's house, raving it up in this club, every time they're out. But when it comes to doing their house duties and submitting to the men, they're nowhere to be found. You know what's so crazy? A lot of our young sisters today, they want to show off their beauty, want to show their body shape, want to show all these carnal things about themselves. But you know one thing that they lack? Most of these young sisters don't even know how to cook a decent meal.
That's right.
You understand? Put that young sister in the kitchen, she don't even know what the hell she's doing. But tell her to go and wine and dine or twerk to the next Nicki Minaj song, or she knows everything. You understand? That's foolishness. Our young sisters need to know how to guide the house, because that's the reason on why they were created. They weren't created for no other purpose but to be in the house, to take care of the children, and to guide the house.
That's right.
To be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands.
You know why? Get me that in 1 Corinthians 11 verse 3.
Bring it out.
Because sis, you need to understand that the Most High set in order. You understand? We're going to read it. And all we have to do being God's children is to follow that order. And then we're going to bring that structure back into our community. But if we disobey and go against the order that the Most High has created, there's just going to be recklessness in our community, in our nation. Read.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So the head of the man is Christ, the black Messiah.
That's
You
right.
understand? Where's that image? Where's that image? You see this image here? This is not the Israelites man's head. We do not follow after this man.
Right.
You understand? This man was wicked as hell. You understand? He was a fornicator. He was a murderer. You understand? Every commandment in the Bible that you can think of, this man here broke it. His name was Caesar Borgia. You understand? This image came, his name was Caesar Borgia. That was his name. He was an Italian man. You understand? He was a European man. He was not of our nation. This image came to life, sis, pay attention. This image came to life during the Renaissance period. You understand? Prior to the Renaissance period, there was no European images depicting Christ.
Right.
You understand? It was known worldwide that Christ was a black man.
That's right.
The devil came in and changed the perception of the way that we view Christ. You understand? This man is not our head. This man over here, the black man with the woolly hair, just like you, just like the brothers around you, that is our head. This is the man that we follow. You understand?
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is what?
Is the man.
The head of the woman is what?
Is the man.
Do you understand that, sis? Who is the head of the woman? Let me hear you say it. I want to hear you say it.
The man.
The man. Say that louder.
The man.
That's right.
That's right.
The head of the woman is the black man.
That's right.
You understand? You sisters need to get in line and follow after righteous men. I'm not
right.
telling you that you should go out and follow men that are not keeping God's commandments. No, that's not what we're saying.
What's nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.